Mysterious legends and myths of all kinds seem to surface from all around the world. Reports of strange supernatural, paranormal and extraterrestrial accounts spread through a town or region like wildfire. Some of these legends tend to never leave the region in which they first began, whereas others might make national headlines all around their world. So today we'll be taking a look at 6 legends that come from the country of Thailand, and their strange origins. Naga in the Mekong River. A popular monster in Asian culture, though referred to by many different names depending on the country or region, is that of the Naga. Many describe the Naga in different ways, with some claiming they resemble a monster with the upper torso of a beautiful woman and the body of a large snake. Others claim that Naga looks more closely to that of a body of a large dragon, and with the upper torso of a hideous looking woman. Despite these differences in appearance, however, no one doubts the existence of the Naga is genuine, with the country of Thailand claiming they have proof of their existence residing deep within the Mekong River. Referred to as the Naga fireballs, there appears to be continued sightings made at night of large fireballs that spring out of the Mekong River and float up several meters before disappearing in a fiery blaze. Tourists and locals have referred to the lights as anything from Mekong lights, ghost lights, Naga fireballs, and glowing balls. These are estimated to be the size of a basketball and visible for quite a distance. Incredibly, the event appears to be naturally occurring, with countless hours of footage caught of such large balls of fire shooting out of the water and centering around the Mekong River region. This has led to the locals claiming the fireballs are due to the underwater Naga in the region, and they're trying to make their presence known to those nearby, as they're not pleased with tourists entering the water or local fishing in the region. Several scientific theories have also been put forward to explain the phenomenon, but none have been successful. A researcher has put forward the idea that Naga fireballs could be a flammable gas, and it's being created in the environment as it rose out the water. Though spontaneous ignition would be impossible and would not be able to travel at speeds, and remain burning at the same rate current footage shows. The Cracking Sorcerer. Black magic has always been a fear within the Vietnamese culture, as legends of evil sorcerers roaming the countryside and casting terrible curses have always been a staple of darker legends and attacks within the Vietnamese stories. One of the most mysterious legends of such sorcerers is that of Cracking the Sorcerer, and the continued attacks he perpetrates in the modern day. According to the legends, many residents in Thailand report that Cracking is a demonic sorcerer, and can manifest into a shirtless man and will spend his time prowling the Thai countryside. This is in the hopes of attempting to find a woman. According to witnesses, the sorcerer is capable of flying by flapping his arms like a bird, and levitating into the air. Those who have seen the creature have said that it moves very fast. Today, hundreds of reports have come from remote villages in Thailand, in which they claim the creature is often looking for women. Crasus Hunger. The most popular ghost known all across the country of Thailand, as well as being one of the most feared entities of the country, is that of the Crasu. The Crasu is a female ghost that appears to have first originated from legend, as her story tells of a woman that was originally supposed to be married to a Siamese nobleman, but ended up having an affair with her soon-to-be husband with a lower-ranking soldier, bringing terrible dishonour and shame to the nobleman. This led to the nobleman quickly having the woman sentenced to death. In her fear of dying before the woman was put to the stake, she had a friend locate a local sorceress in an attempt to help cast a spell so she could not be damaged by the flames, and hopefully live on forever. However, by the time the sorceress had arrived to cast the spell, the fire had already begun burning the majority of her body. This would lead the sorceress to try and protect her from what she could, leaving only certain organs completely healthy and intact. Due to the powerful magic, despite being in terrible pain, the woman was unable to die and is still believed to be around to this day, snaking her way through the countryside and devouring anything that gets close to her. Goronguy. Though no one is 100% certain as to the appearance of Goronguy, Locals claim the creature is that of a one-legged demon with no arms, and that hops around during the night shouting "Koi" in the hopes of attracting people to investigate. The usual spot for encounters with the creature only appears to happen to people that are travelling along through the dense jungles of Thailand. When the one-legged demon does finally catch up to their target, it will quickly fall to the floor and attempt to latch onto the feet of the victim, and drain their blood from their body through their severed toes. The only known way for getting away from the Goronguy is reported by the locals is to climb a nearby tree, and climb as high as you can as the creature is completely unable to climb, and will leave if it feels that it's unable to wait out their victim. There are reported stories however the Goronguy will wait days, before finally hopping away to locate another target. The Vampire Ghost. A legend often told by tourists travelling to Thailand every year as a warning to stay alert on their journey is that of the Vampire Ghost. The Vampire Ghost is described as being that of a beautiful young woman, of whom travels throughout the cities and bars all throughout the night, while looking for men out in the country to seduce. After she seduces the men and gets them drunk, she will ask them to join her back at her place with the promise of a good time if they comply. Once the men journey to the spirit's apartment, they will most likely be frightened to find the house or apartment that the spirit is claiming to stay in is completely abandoned and has no way of allowing in natural light of any kind. If the tourist is still not able to realise the danger they're in, given their intoxicated nature, and enter the complete dark apartment, the last thing they will see is that of a demonic entity attacking them, and draining them of every ounce of blood in their body while holding them down. Interestingly, the country of Thailand has seen a number of strange disappearances that would lead to police locating certain people that have been completely drained of their blood and left behind at different abandoned locations all across the country. This has led many to jump to the conclusion the vampire ghost is behind the attacks, though no evidence for such an entity have ever been gathered. As the crimes continue to grow, however, the legend continues to rise in popularity. The Woman in White. Described by locals as being the most popular and frequently cited ghost from across the country is that of the Lady in White. According to the legend surrounding the Lady in White, she appears to be a female ghost with long black hair dressed completely in white. Though there have been a number of sightings of the Lady in White ghost across Thailand, there is one that stands out to be the most commonly told story surrounding the legend of the ghost and its behaviours. According to the legend, the spirit of the Lady in White is commonly seen residing within a deserted house, and this is within the district of Thaiwatahana, but that the details of the specific address hold conflicting information. Witnesses claim that several teenagers have gone into the deserted house in an attempt to prove their bravery, but end up passing away after being attacked by a Lady in White and joining her in the afterlife. In one reported witness report, a medium had went into the house and claimed the spirit's name was Dayu, and was ready to enact vengeance on anyone that tried to enter its domain. Though this is the one instance and tale of the elusive Lady in White, the truth surrounding the legend appears to be all the more frightening. It appears that not only are there several cases of these strange sightings all across the country, with many different origin stories of women with different tales, but that many different spirits of the same form appear all across the world, in many different countries completely isolated from the myth. This has led many to believe the Lady in White ghost can appear in front of almost anyone, and will usually take on the form of a woman. Another place the Lady in White is sighted is that of the United States. Many people driving on old roads have reported seeing the ghost. They describe her as looking like a young woman in a white wedding dress. However, when some drivers have stopped to see if she's okay, she simply vanishes. Some tell the story that the ghost was once a bride, and on the way to her wedding she was in a car crash. Unfortunately, she didn't make it out alive and ever since has haunted the road. Paranormal enthusiasts have said it's the most commonly seen ghost. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.